Welcome to the presentations of the College of Education, Isabela State University Cabagan Campus, Bsed, Center of Development in Teacher Education, and one of the delivering higher education institutions in the Philippines. These presentations project the salient and factual account in the academic operation of the college for the accreditation of the systems, standards, and processes in the offering of the degree programs of the College of Education. It exhibits the college compliance with the accreditation criteria of the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities of the Philippines. In its incessant pursuit for Level 4 Phase 2 accreditation, these presentations provide an overview of the systems and implementation strategies that have adopted by the college in the exercise of its mandate in the offering of the Bsed and Bsc programs. It contains the following areas: research, performance of graduates, community service, international linkages and consortia, and well-developed planning process. The Isabela State University at Cabagan, in faithful compliance of its mandate as provider of quality education, designed to produce effective workforce as its meaningful contribution for the government's Human Resource Development Program. In pursuance to PD 1434, ISU at Cabagan, with the support and assistance of the other campuses, working in harmony and close collaborations with other agencies and institutions, has consistently served as an instrument towards the rapid development of the natural and human resources of Region 2, specifically in the Isabela province. Over the years, ISU at Cabagan has lived up to its commitment of providing quality education with its enormous achievements along instruction, research, and extension programs, and countless successful graduates who serve as source of pride and inspiration. Today, as a genuine gesture of its overflowing commitment to the imperative demand of educational development, the college assumes a more challenging task of advocating for advancement of knowledge, skills, and competencies along its field of science and technology. The college, as a partner of the national government in countryside development, shall reach out to the poor, deprived, and undeserved communities through its research and extension programs and services. Hence, the college shall unwaveringly sustain its efforts towards the fruition of its goals to uphold the university's vision of becoming the leading research university in the ASEAN region. The Isabela State University, as a leading research university in the ASEAN region, is committed to develop globally competitive human, technological resources and services through quality instruction, innovative research, responsive community engagement, and viable resource management programs for inclusive growth and sustainable development. In order to attain the university's mission, vision, the research priorities of the Isabela State University were crafted based on the established commodity-based research trust. 1. Precision agriculture. 2. Organic agriculture. 3. Fisheries, aquaculture. 4. Farm machinery, metalcraft, electronics, and semiconductors. 5. Environment, watershed, and biodiversity. 6. Higher education and social science. 7. Climate change, disaster risk reduction and management. 8. Renewable energy and biofuels. The 8th Research Trust is a product of a series of consultative meetings with Commission on Higher Education, Department of Agriculture,
Department of Science and Technology, PhilRise, SUCs, Department of Education, non-government organizations, and other stakeholders. Cognizant to the university and campus research and development trusts, the College of Education R&D programs were designed to conduct multidisciplinary and collaborative researches anchored on the college research agenda. The following figures present the research undertakings of the faculty members of the College of Education. Amid other duties, the faculty members are still able to come up with 28 completed researches, majority of which falls under the agendum, assessment of institutional readiness, outcome of K-12 program, and effective instruction. For research work to be more beneficial, dissemination of the new knowledge generated is essential. Research conferences and fora are among the best avenues for the research outputs to be known to other researchers and stakeholders. In connection to this, some faculty members of the College of Education participated in 19 international, 5 national, and 4 local research presentations. With its vision as the leading research institution in the ASEAN region, the Isabela State University has adopted mechanisms to promote the cooperation of all faculty members in conducting research and disseminating research outputs in the local, national, and international avenues. From the 72 publications, 48 of which are published internationally, 2 are published in the national level and 22 local level. The impact of the published research is generally measured by the number of citations gained by the author. 13 of the published research papers of the faculty members of the college obtained a total of 51 citations. Having our research published is one of our big achievements, but having them copyrighted is another great achievement. The faculty members able to have their work copyrighted are examples of people seeking to achieve more in the field of research. The following 3 musical compositions and 2 online systems were developed and then copyrighted are useful in delivering instruction and other services to students. An award to be received by the faculty researchers is a valuable achievement. The college wins its share of honors for best academic papers and best presentations. The continuous conduct of research is enjoined in the university to ensure that research is part of the regular function of faculty members. The College of Education is currently conducting 35 researches in different research agenda.
In response to the health crisis brought by the pandemic to the academic community and in adherence to the urgent call for new proposals for 2021, the College of Education developed a research program proposal entitled Academic Survival of Stakeholders in the Public State of Health Emergency, Input to Curriculum in the New Normal. The aforementioned plan consists of 5 projects with 15 studies. In addition to this, another project proposal with 2 studies and a study on impact assessment were submitted, totaling to 80 new research studies. The above feats display that all faculty members of the College of Education are actively engaged in research. On the positive note, the 100% faculty research involvement will indeed pave the way to escalate the performance of the college and in general to contribute to the fulfillment of the university's vision as a leading research university in the ASEAN region.
The Bachelor of Secondary Education program was designed to provide quality pre-service and future secondary teachers. The BSc program is committed to train and develop a pool of competent graduates. The BSc curriculum was designed to provide quality pre-service teachers. Monitoring and evaluation of BSc program has also been part of the institution's mission toward quality and excellence within its undertaking to external prestigious associations, such as accrediting agency of chartered colleges and universities in the Philippines, in identifying our strengths and weaknesses, particularly for furtherance of our good practices and our foremost compliance to areas of gaps and challenges. The Commission on Higher Education conferred the Center of Development status, which entails that the college has demonstrated excellent performance in the areas of instruction, research and publication, extension, linkages, quality assurance, and other institutional qualifications. The Bachelor of the Secondary Education, through the acquisition of the program compliance, works at its best to uphold the university standards. On May 27, 2020, Isabela State University Cabagan has been certified as ISO compliant. This implies that the university has sustained its quality and efficient services and systems. To adapt to the changing times, the secondary education curriculum has undergone revisions based on the policies, standards, and guidelines of the Commission on Higher Education. Through curriculum revision, curriculum planners involved assess the needs of the existing curriculum along with the inclusion of new subjects, enrichment of content, elimination of outdated courses. Teachers greatly influence the extent of quality of learning for all students. It is important that learners are expected to possess the pedagogical skills, attitudes, and beliefs in order to understand the learning processes. Seminar Workshop. Language students participate in a seminar workshop. Designed as a culminating activity in their translation. Simulation. The students are having hands-on activities in order to master how they can compute statistical data using MS Excel and SPSS. Experiments. Learning is best done by doing. That is why students are having their simple experiment in measurements in chemistry. Multimedia. This kind of activity helps students to become engaged in speaking as well as enhance their creative skills using technological tools. Problem solving. The students are trying to find ways and solutions on energy problem through proposing a concise concept paper on alternative resource of energy in their locality. Macro teaching. The students are doing the tasks assigned to them after the teacher provides instruction to the whole class. The BSc program keeps on improving from its previous best, as it takes pride of its graduates' consistent performance in the licensure examination for teachers by maintaining its status of having 80.96% average that ranges from 67.86 to 94.19%, which is above the national passing rate. Moreover, it is increasing in this period, particularly in 2017 and 2018. Seemingly, this could be accounted to the implementation of the conduct of the battery examination in 2012, where recipients of this policy graduated in 2016 and onwards. As a manifestation of effective implementation of BSc program, the college produces a licensure examination for teachers top-notchers. This is an indication that the program ensures quality education. With regard to the employability of graduates over the last 5 years, the number of employed graduates for the 5-year period ranged from 95 to 103, that is, 72.36% to 99.04%, with an average of 92 or 95.77% each year. Meanwhile, in terms of actual number of graduates surveyed, ranging from 93.68% to 99.04% with an average of 95.77. Graduates are considered to be the most significant factor in determining whether institutions are successful in inculcating and developing the appropriate knowledge, attitudes, skills, habits, and values expected from them once they enter the world of work. The employer's assessment on the satisfaction of graduates' performance is extremely high with regard to positive attitudes towards work, willingness to learn, understands, and takes direction for work assignment and accept responsibility are extremely important, while high in terms of being flexible, emphatic, creative, reliable, and with integrity. Hence, the quality of BSc graduates are commendable. The college did not only produce classroom managers but also school administrators based on a survey. 13 BSc alumni are currently managing a school in DepEd as principals in high school or elementary schools, 4 as teachers in charge in high schools or elementary schools, and 3 as head teachers. 2 of its graduates are currently holding a higher position in the Department of Education Division of Isabela in Region 2 as a Division Area Supervisor in Mathematics. One of the achievements of some BSc graduates of which the college is very proud of is their ability to satisfy the new requirement of holding a school manager position or other top management position through passing the qualifying exam for principal. Other notable achievement of graduates, specifically the 8 out of the 11 surveyed graduate, is they were awarded as either Outstanding Faculty of the Year, Teacher of the Year, Highly Effective Teacher, Exemplary Teacher, Teacher of the Month, of which 2 of these are employed in California, USA. As a result of commitment and dedication of graduates, some of them receive awards in contested activities and regional top-notchers in principal's qualifying examination. To count some of the notable achievements of BSc graduates, some graduates were awarded as Outstanding Curriculum Head, Outstanding Master Teachers, Outstanding Teacher in Charge, Regional Winning Coach in School Press Conference, Best Implementer in Brigada Escuela, Outstanding Elementary School Principal, Outstanding Secondary School Principal, Best Implementer of Barkada Contra Droga. Also, 1 graduate was awarded as Second Best Presenter on Mathematics Investigation during the National Mathematics Congress Luzon Cluster, held at Tagaytay City, and 1 graduate become a National Judge on National Science and Engineering Fair. A manifestation of an effective secondary curriculum is producing graduates with successful teaching profession, locally and internationally.
Good day, my name is Hans Merdehan Winter, an alumnus of Isabela State University College of Education, then known as the Teachers College, Cabagan Campus. I graduated cum laude with a degree Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in English, in 2008. Right after my graduation, I was employed by Isabela State University Cabagan Campus on a contractual basis. In 2009, I moved to Rizal Technological University in Mandaluyong City. In my 7 years of tenure at Rizal Technological University, I also served as the chairman of the English department for both the Laboratory High School and the College of Education. Currently, I am a senior language instructor at Saudi Electronic Institute, a technical institute based here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Apart from being an instructor, I am also the curriculum planner and the curriculum developer of the institute. While being employed here in Riyadh Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, I also involve myself in various civic activities. I am currently connected with Council International, a non-government organization which caters education to fellow OFWs who did not have the access to education way back when they were in the Philippines. I am currently a volunteer English as a second language instructor. Apart from being a community leader here in Riyadh Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, I also co-founded the agency Events and Solution. It is a review center which caters to fellow OFWs or fellow Filipinos based here in Saudi Arabia who wish to take the IELTS exam offered by the British Council. Since 2018, I've been engaged with Toastmasters International, and I have joined various speech and won various speech competitions such as international speech, humorous speech, table topics, and evaluation. I also ventured into public speaking coaching and leadership training as a resource speaker. In 2019, I was shortlisted as one of the finalists of the Pearson Global English Teacher Award, where I landed as one of the top 3 here in the Middle East and Africa. Indeed, the education I have earned from my alma mater prepared me for what I am now. Not only did they equip us with the proper skills and training, they also inculcated in us the values for us to do good in our current job or in whatever jobs we choose to land, and to be productive citizens of the world. The knowledge imparted by our instructors and professors served as a cornerstone for us to go through life. They served as the wind beneath our wings. The education that I have earned from the College of Education, my beloved alma mater, will always be something that I will hold dear into my heart. Because after all, I am nothing without the education that I have earned.
Presenting Community Service Profile for Bachelor of Secondary Education and Bachelor of Elementary Education programs. Extension and community involvement is one of the mandates of the College of Education to provide services to the community. The College of Education, through the University Guiding Principles and Philosophy on Extension, is aligned to the university's extension agenda as follows. Bring ISU closer to the community. Establish and strengthen agency linkages. Empower the rural people to be involved in community affairs. Develop a viable technology transfer system in community development. Provide a social laboratory area for teachers and students and agency members in community development. Strengthen and support the university trust along research, extension, instruction, and resource generation. With its commitment on the college extension tagline, Bsed cares for a brighter future, the College of Education core paths, Bsed cares for learners, Bsed cares for educators, Bsed cares for communities, and Bsed COVID-19 response are always open and ready for the service of the people, especially the deprived, depressed, and undeserved. The College of Education's Adopt a School program broadens its arms to local schools and aid learners facing difficulties in learning through the flagship extension of the Bachelor of Secondary Education's enhancement of knowledge and skills of high school students in various disciplines, and the project read of the Bachelor of Elementary Education. The Bsed program, with the high school students from its adopted school Alfreda Albano National High School, helps in updating the level of knowledge and skills of senior high school students in various disciplines. Results and immediate impacts of the program enhance the knowledge of clienteles on specific topics in mathematics, languages, science, and social sciences based on pre-test and post-test results. The program yielded a positive feedback from the students that learnings were applied in real life and made them more aware and interested to issues and updates in different fields.
College of Education, through the university guiding principles and philosophy and extension, broadens its arms to local schools and aid learners facing difficulties in learning through the Adopt a School program. Best practices of the college creates a new environment for learners and teachers alike.
Nag-iwan sa akin ng learnings, informations, and it gives me also yung feeling na I want to learn more. I am hungry for more learnings.
And give new learning experiences not only within the constraints of school, but also to practical, real-life applications.
Hindi lang sa aking pag-aaral nakatulong ito, pati din sa araw-araw kong ginagawa upang mas mapalawak ang aking kaalaman sa mga bagay-bagay na gusto kong malaman.
Through these constant contacts backed by surveys, monitoring, and evaluations, the College of Education continuously contributing its share to the quest for a brighter future. Truly, Bsed cares.
The Project READ is the initial project of the faculty in the 3 feeder barangays of Fugu Elementary School to Mawini North District to 53 frustration level pupils out of 228 tested from grades 1 to 6, based from the result of word recognition and reading comprehension assessment tests conducted. The impact of the project showed the percentage decrease of frustration level and instructional and independent level pupils have improved substantially. More than statistics, the Project READ motivated the learners to absorb the importance of reading, sharing of educational and interesting stories among them, which is a sign of a good start to be lifelong learners.
Reading is the most important skill to develop to study well. Introducing to you the extension project of Bachelor of Elementary Education entitled Project READ, Readers Excel to Achieve Development.
Nagiging word readers na po sila at hanggang sa nakakabasa na po sila ng sentence.
Dati po, basta binabasa lang.
Yung reading hub po namin katabi lang ng canteen, and then pag may available time, instead of saying they are spending their time in reading.
The project aims to create readers excel to attain development.
Yung mga non-readers natin or mga instructional readers, naging fast reader na sila. They can read and comprehend. Malaki ang naitutulong sa reading performance ng bawat school at achievement ng mga eskwela, lalo sa aming mga performance.
Who will help me build the friends as Papa built? We will set the
Bsed cares for educators. Enhancing the qualification of educators for academic and professional growth is one of the goals of the college, whereas the College of Education keeps its eyes on the capacity building of educators in innovative pedagogies, as well as strengthening content knowledge and skills of partner schools and institutions in the region, as well as the conduct of continuing professional education programs funded by Bsed and bridges with global universities to link local educators with renowned and internationally recognized education practitioners and institutions. Bsed CPE grant strengthening content knowledge and skills of HEI in various disciplines. The training program provided opportunities to the faculty of teacher education institutions to update themselves in terms of the values, knowledge, and skills in their disciplines to be more efficient teachers in their fields of specialization. 80% of the participants reported to have improved in self-rated efficacies in teaching in their disciplines and have produced 5 instructional materials for general education courses which are now utilized among schools. Bsed CPE grant diploma program for research education. The program consists of a series of training modules leading to the award of a diploma in educational research. The program provided capacity building in research for beginning teachers and the teacher education institution in the Cagayan Valley region. True to its goal, 100% of the participants were capacitated in research writing. 80% of the participants have completed their researches, and notable papers were published on Scopus journals in international refereed journals and presented in various research forums. Consultative meetings with the Department of Education officials in September 2015 found out that the need for basic education teachers to upgrade and enhance knowledge and pedagogy, hence this initiative. The Design Thinking in Education, Unlocking Innovation in Education is a training workshop adopted from Temasek Foundation and Singapore Polytechnic International, where 3 of the faculty members of the college were trained and considered as experts in the field. This project was a full 3-day training workshop designed for the basic education and higher education teachers in the municipalities of Isabela, geared towards providing hands, heart, head experiences in the design, implementation, and evaluation of innovative course curriculum to provide deep learning experiences to students and better stakeholder engagement activities in their respective schools. Bsed cares for communities. Learning Express Program. The College of Education, through wide extension programs and linkages, brings the university closer to the community by indulging its students in specialized courses and trainings in a needs-based and problem-oriented innovation platform via Learning Express or LEX program. The LEX or Learning Express program is a social innovation project, which is a 12-day community immersion for social innovation using the design thinking processes, tools, and mindsets to unlock innovation and help find solutions to local community problems. It is an international collaboration among 4 institutions: the Philippine Association of State Universities and Colleges, the Isabela State University, the Singapore Polytechnic, and the Singapore Polytechnic International, and the local government unit. As to date, Bsed continues to have strong ties with its nearby communities, providing gender-responsive livelihoods through transfer of knowledge and technology for substantial and inclusive community development where women are also empowered.
The members of the association also develop a lot in terms of their social skills, mainly because they used to be shy people when there are visitors who come around, but with their involvement in the Learning Express program, I noticed that they became more sociable, and that also strengthened their unity as women organization. It has empowered them.
Ako si Felicitas G. Bulayang, nakatira dito sa Marcos Rojas, Isabela, 51 years old. Sa ngayon, nararamdaman ko na sila talagang willing na rin kasi nakikita nila ang potential na kapag kami may pagkakaisa, talagang tuloy-tuloy na yan. Nasisiyan naman sila, ma'am. Maganda kasi parang yan sa isip ko lang kapag magtuloy-tuloy talaga yan, may sufficient na pagkakakitaan. Masaya ako dahil maraming tumutulong din na nagpapa-excite sa akin, kumbaga parang
LEX is something that every student should go to, not because it's sponsored by the school, but because it's a cultural immersion program that teaches you things that the school books don't teach you.
ISU Design Express Rapid Intervention Development Challenge. COVID-19 pandemic rendered the educational system helpless for most students and teachers alike, primarily due to the shift of teaching and learning modality, not to mention access to technology. To mitigate its adverse effect, ISU Design Express Rapid Intervention Development Challenge was created to understand the challenges and diverse needs of ISU students and teachers brought by the pandemic. Spearheaded by the Regional Center for Innovation and Teaching Excellence in partnership with the UP NISMED, implemented a training program that helped faculty members address the diverse needs of students through the conduct of capacity building training for faculty in self-directed learning and capacitating faculty on the development of self-directed modules. Faithful to its commitment to the university's extension, vision, mission, goals, and objectives, the College of Education will continue its share to the community through the call of times, leaving no one behind. Truly, Bsed cares. Presenting International Linkages of the College of Education for Bachelor of Secondary Education and Bachelor of Elementary Education programs. Notably, building linkages in education is important. It will enable teachers to better represent students and other community members in the education profile. These will help us in promote teaching and provide our students with more knowledge to share. When we collaborate with other organizations relevant to our profession, we can also learn more. It is for this reason why the College of Education is establishing stronger bonds to foreign institutions to help us in its faculty members enrich and improve the quality of instruction, and for the students to widen their knowledge and experience by providing them with opportunities. These academic linkages include hosting of lectures, meetings, trainings, symposia and conferences, training and short-term courses, coordination of joint educational and special projects, exchange of faculty members and students, exchange of academic publications, educational materials, scholarly outputs, and collaboration in other areas that foster educational cooperation. We have existing relationships to various universities around the globe. Rajamangala University of Technology, Thanyaburi in Thailand, Wenzhou Ursuline University of Languages in Taiwan, Tai Nguyen University in Vietnam, Singapore Polytechnic and Thammasat Polytechnic, both in Singapore, Leiden University in Netherlands. On May 29 to June 2, 2017, Dr. Boyet El Bata, College of Education professor, served as a visiting communication trainer during the training for effective English communication skills in Rajamangala University of Technology, Thanyaburi, Pathum Thani, Thailand. The Memorandum of Understanding between Isabela State University and Rajamangala University of Technology shall encourage direct contact and cooperation between their faculty and students, administrative staff, departments, and research institutions. Meanwhile, the signing of Memorandum of Agreement between ISU and Wenzhou Ursuline University of Languages happened on August 14, 2019. This signals the formalization of a very long relationship between the two universities, which will result in a number of interdisciplinary projects over the next 5 years, and may be extended through an exchange of letters with mutual agreement. Both universities shall cooperate for the purpose of expanding students' opportunities for educational achievement and promoting academic research by instructors and researchers. ISU and Tai Nguyen University tied into a Memorandum of Understanding on February 19, 2018. Subject to mutual consent, the areas of cooperation will include any program offered by either institution as felt desirable and feasible on either side, and that contributes to fostering and development of the cooperation relationships between the two universities. Meantime, a memorandum of collaboration was established between ISU and Singapore Polytech common goal of promoting a healthier community. The lexicon by spin-off was focused on the implementation of the entrepreneurial modules. The lexicon by spin-off center agreed to be open to students from the university's student cohort, keen on exploring ways and means to commercialize the developed project or solution to a much wider market through a sustainable social enterprise with commercial interests. On October 8, 2019, ISU Cabagan, together with the Philippine Association of State Universities and Colleges and Singapore Polytechnic, signed a Memorandum of Understanding in Singapore concerning cooperation in social innovation projects in Isabela, Philippines. Singapore Polytechnic International invited Dr. Ruby L. Mamawag, ISU Cabagan Regional Center of Innovation and Teaching Excellence Director, to facilitate the 3-day Social Innovation Bootcamp held on November 15 to 17, 2017 as a part of partnership with Jollibee Foods Corporation. This 3-day workshop aimed to create awareness among the 90 student participants from the 7 universities in the Philippines on social innovation. This is a faculty exchange program between Isabela State University and Singapore Polytechnic International. Aside from student exchange and participation, Professor Gerald Tarayao, College of Education faculty member, participated as facilitator during the Learning Express programs. Rosel M. Beltran, Academic Related Affairs Director, who is also a faculty member of the college, participated as facilitator during the Learning Express programs. The Memorandum of Agreement between Isabela State University and Temasek Polytechnic intended to establish the framework for understanding and cooperation in the areas of staff and student exchanges and in the sharing of expertise, knowledge, and information. Effective upon signature by the representatives of the two institutions for a period of 5 years and shall be renewable after renegotiation procedures by the ISU President, Dr. Aleph M. Mamawag, and Temasek Polytechnic Principal and CEO, Peter Lam, on September 30, 2016. Ms. Cristel Joy Zipagan, Bsed student, participated in the 10-day cultural immersion program in Singapore as part of the student exchange between the two institutions. She also attended the 10-day overseas community project as a continuing student exchange between the two institutions. The Memorandum of Understanding between Faculty of Social Sciences in Leiden University through the Institute of Cultural, Anthropology, and Development Sociology in Isabela State University, Isabela, Philippines, through the Center for Cagayan Valley Program on Environment and Development in Cabagan, Isabela, to establish a collaborative education research and capacity building relationship. Summing up, these are the international academic institutions partnered with ISU. Subsequently, presenting are the future collaborations of Isabela State University, starting off with University of Tokyo, Japan, University of Hawaii, and University of Utara in Malaysia. Truly, our college is committed to establish and build more linkages to notable institutions in Asia and across the globe. The Isabela State University currently stands as the premier higher education institution in Region 2, and accordingly, it is undisputably regarded as one of the top state universities and colleges in the country. The university continues to evolve and reinvent its short-term goals towards its desire and aspirations to quality outcomes. It is indeed paramount to recalibrate its strategic directions. Foremost, to escalate the university status to meet international standards in all its educational pursuits. It therefore incumbent upon that the university inspect and upgrade the quality of its faculty and staff, physical structures, equipment, amenities, and interconnectivity. With this desire, the well-developed planning process is emphasized. Well-developed planning emphasizes support to quality assurance. The SAGE-U model stands for the situation assessment upon which goal establishment processes are grounded and launched. These goals are then unpacked into strategic goals and objectives to drive an overall development direction for the university. Situation assessment initially and extensively revolves around the evaluation of current conditions based on tangible environments, available data, internal and external reviews, as well as local, regional, and national policy statements. From the current scenarios, the process eventually shifts into choosing the institution's desired future and transforming these into ideal plans. Accordingly, the entire process conforms with the fundamental requirements of a grounded situational assessment, both the present and the envisioned future of the university. Projection and programming are indispensable components of the design. It is a holistic and exhaustive process of situation assessment. To ensure that all the areas are covered, situation assessment was further supplemented by the application of generally accepted strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and challenges. The outputs became the foundation of ISU strategic goals. The use of SAGE-U and SWOC models were developed as identifying marks for the Isabela State University's Strategic Development Planning Framework. This strategic planning framework enabled the creation of 6 strategic goals aligned to the 4 basic thrusts of the university, which is instruction, research, extension, and production. The first strategic goal of the university is to sustain and enhance academic excellence. The university is an institution which is highly regarded as a home of excellent teaching and learning. It humbly takes pride to have engaged the services of highly trained, competent, committed, and highly motivated faculty and staff. It also offers universal access to quality tertiary education and targets more programs that are COD and COE. The second strategic goal focuses on the expansion of technological innovation and productivity through research excellence and leadership for academic advancement and sustainable development. As a matter of fact, the university is an abode to a sizable number of research experts. It also maintains 25 approved research and development centers. It currently enjoys a favorable policy of environment for research. As a proof, faculty researchers have published papers and/or research outputs in peer-reviewed and refereed journals. The university is also a recipient of a local and international funds granted by various generous agencies for its project and targets in increasing its engagements and linkages, both local and international. The third strategic goals highlight strong programs for extension and training. ISU is being identified by the Commission on Higher Education as the front runner in terms of extension services in the entire Cagayan Valley region. It is currently engaged in international program linkages for community-based innovation to business startups modality. It has established strong collaboration and networks with other agencies in research and extension initiatives, and is continuously and consistently attracting more support. The fourth goal looks into strengthening quality assurance in all university operations. The university takes pride as one of the first SUC in Region 2 that is ISO certified. Moreover, the distinct style of leadership marked with integrity, goodwill, respect, and harmony to make ISU as one of the leading state universities that adhere to good governance is being supported. Support for internationalization efforts rank high on the list of the university's top management as a support to accelerate internationalization initiatives. So far, the university have forged numerous memoranda of understanding among foreign partners, and we will continue to do so. Research collaboration with respect to international partnerships remain intact. In addition, cultural programs for ISU and foreign students, faculty and staff could then be institutionalized to better accelerate this initiative. The University Resource Generation and Management Office embarks on income generation projects, which are grouped into two: agri-based and non-agri-based components. The bulk of the internal revenues are generated from agricultural components, and some non-agricultural gains are supplementary as alternative sources. ISU has put up a quality assurance office in support to the Philippine government's initiative for quality education at all levels, and to ensure that all programs of ISU are in compliance of the quality standards of various accrediting bodies, such as Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines, International Organization for Standardization, Institutional Sustainability Assessment, and State Universities and Colleges Leveling. The target of the university as Level 5 university: more programs that are Level 4 accredited, more Center of Excellence and Center of Development programs, and ISA accredited supports the quality assurance of the university, campus, and college. The planning process of ISU is a collaborative activity headed by the top management who handles the management process. The management process includes the process on planning, monitoring, and assessment of performance, monitoring of client satisfaction, management review, and curriculum development and revision. The planning procedures involves the activities in designing, implementing, reviewing, and improving the quality management process. It is the policy of the universities that planning of the QMS is carried out in order to meet customers' requirements as well as the quality objectives. Planning is engaged to introduce changes while maintaining integrity of the university quality management system. The college in itself supports the trust of the university and the campus by gearing towards the creation of college action plan, supervisory plan of the dean and the chairman, graduate degree development plan, faculty and development plan, major processes of the college, and highlights on its major accomplishments. The college supports the basic trust of the university by its effort in the instruction. Evidence includes enhancement of the different curriculum of the programs offered in the college. Offering of a new curricular programs that is relevant and in demand is also taken, like the offering of the early childhood education. Curriculum programs are also improved by accreditation. In fact, all the programs in the college is already accredited. The licensure exams in BLEPT is continuously improved by the effort of the college to conduct free review sessions to its graduates. Production of instructional materials is also capitalized as it greatly helps in the teaching and learning process. Updating of syllabi that is OBE compliant is also emphasized. The number of graduates that are employed has increased in the past years because of the quality of graduates produced by the college. Lastly, in its effort to culturally immerse the students in the international arena, there are forged memorandum in order to increase the deployment of OJT and OJT students. As of the moment, the college has established a regional center for innovation and teaching excellence for the purpose of forging links and projects to better support research in and outside the country. Moreover, the college is also proposing new centers such as the Center of Mandarin Language Hub and Center for Arts and Culture. The research focuses also on the conduct of researches based on the national, institutional, and college-based research agenda that will help improve the quality of instruction and students as well. Lastly, there are already several faculty that presents paper internationally and have publication in international referred journals, but the college targets that all faculty members will present and publish internationally. The college also supports the basic trust of the university, as evident in the effort in the extension, including strengthened external linkages, not just only in the local and national level, but even internationally. As evidence, we have continually forged connection with the Singapore Polytechnic in different Learning Express program, where most of the trainers and facilitators are coming from the college. Provision of expert services as technical consultants is also targeted in order to strengthen proposed extension activities in and outside the country. Lastly, enhanced partnership to different state universities in and out of the region was also strengthened through offering short courses like diploma and certificate program. In fact, the college is a provider of continuing professional education for non-education graduates, and several projects was approved and funded by Bsed to strengthen extension initiatives. Truly, the college continuously upgrades as evident in the efforts in the production through maintained instructional materials development in general education courses, professional education courses, and major courses. Lastly, the college continuously improves by improving all the facilities and resources that will be used by the students and teachers. The refurbishment of Educational Technology Laboratory, College Science Laboratory, Speech Laboratory, and Hostel Conference Hall was done. Moreover, proposals on the establishment of the following infrastructures is also prioritized by the campus, which includes Smart Classroom, Theater Mini Museum, Technology and Livelihood Education Laboratory, and Early Childhood Education Laboratory rooms. The supervisory plan of the Dean and the Chairman is subdivided into two parts. The first part is administrative, focusing on implementation of management policies, budget preparation, evaluation of faculty and staff performance, conduct of faculty and staff meetings, conduct of class observation, and upkeep of the college and department is part of their program supervision to attain quality. The second part is the instruction, which focuses on develop, review, revise of academic programs, curriculum, participate in recruitment, selection and hiring new faculty, assigning faculty workload, supervising, monitoring and evaluating academic activities and outputs, monitoring and supervising college research, extension, and production activities are all important, also in the attainment of quality outcomes. The graph shows the graduate development plan of the faculty of the College of Education, where 29% of the faculty will pursue their PhD degrees starting 2021 in different prestigious universities in and out of the country. Most of the faculty will graduate their doctorate degrees this year from various universities, and the 33% remaining faculty will continue to enhance their fields of specializations as they enroll for the postgraduate studies. The Graduate Degree Program Development Plan proves that teachers are also upgrading themselves professionally to better cater to the needs and services of their clients. Presenting the major processes of the college. 1. Curriculum development. 2. Syllabus construction. 3. Student assessment. 4. Delivery of instruction. It was stated in the Standard Operational Instruction under Management Process that the purpose of the curriculum development is to establish, document, and maintain a procedure as guide in reviewing the curriculum programs at planned intervals to ensure its relevance. The policy is to provide excellent quality education through curricular programs and services, adhering to regulatory and statutory requirements and policies. The department and program chair spearheaded the conduct of the feasibility study for the possible offerings of a certain program. The dean or the associate dean reviews the proposed new and revised programs that respond to the needs of the clienteles and endorses the same to the executive officer. The executive officer recommends the identified academic program to be developed, reviewed, or revised. The College Academic Council develops, reviews, and revises academic program proposals on curriculum development based on standards and policies of the CMOs and other standards. The Campus Academic Council further reviews the endorsed curriculum from the college and endorses to the University Academic Council. The Vice President for Academic Affairs evaluates program, goals, and objectives along quality and excellence, relevance and responsiveness, efficiency and effectiveness, and quality and access. The University Academic Council further reviews the endorsed curriculum from the campus and approves and endorses to CHED for scrutiny and approval. The Commission on Higher Education reviews the proposal for new program and visit the HEI with Regional Quality Assessment Team for ocular inspection and recommendations. CHED will issue Certificate of Program Compliance if the new program meets the minimum standard requirements. For curriculum revision, CHED will review the process. The college also targets various trainings based on the need of the faculty to continuously improve themselves in their field of specialization and interest as reflected in the table.
The major accomplishments of the college includes its award as Center of Development in Teacher Education and delivering higher education institution in the region. This hallmark proves that the college is continuously upgrading its effort to offer quality education and outcomes. Moreover, the campus is ISO certified, awarded as Most Sustainable and Eco-Friendly School in the Philippines, and is committed to quality education that it consistently submits itself to Accreditation. This is the College of Education well-developed planning process as it gears towards academic excellence, operational excellence, and financial stability.